Hello and welcome back everyone. This is the last video of the series regarding West Bengal Central School Service Commission Slst Biology 11-12 level, and in this video I am talking about the total physiology syllabus and how many questions came on first Slst from physiology portion. If you are first in my channel, then please subscribe and share this video with your friends. So this is the syllabus of physiology of Slst biology for 11-12 level. First chapter is cellular physiology, which includes the molecular structure of cell membrane and mitochondria, then enzymes, properties, mechanism and kinetics of action, regulation of enzyme action and enzyme inhibitors. Next chapter is biochemistry and metabolism, which includes chemistry of carbohydrates, proteins, lipids and nucleic acids, metabolic pathways, glycolysis, hexose monophosphate shunt, TCA cycle, beta oxidation of fatty acids, glycogenesis, cholesterol synthesis, protein synthesis, purine and pyrimidine biosynthesis, hormonal regulation of metabolic pathways, oxidative phosphorylation. Next chapter is nutrition and dietetics, which includes digestion and absorption of nutrients, composition, functions and regulations of salivary juice, gastric juice, pancreatic juice and bile, balanced diet, RDA, BMR, RQ, specific dynamic action, calorie value of foods, biological value of proteins, NPU, vitamins, then vitamins, sources, functions, deficiency, symptoms, hypervitaminosis, antivitamins. Next, minerals, functions and deficiency symptoms, undernutrition and overnutrition, diet chart formulation for adult person and pregnant woman. Next chapter is body fluid and immunology, which includes composition and functions of blood, buffers in blood and regulation of blood pH, coagulation of blood, blood groups, formation, circulation and functions of lymph and tissue fluid, immunity, innate and acquired immunity, humoral and cell-mediated immunity, hypersensitivity, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, that means AIDS. Next chapter is heart and circulation, which includes heart rate and its regulation, cardiac output, measurement and factors affecting it, ECG, normal ECG, leads, vectocardiogram. Next, blood pressure, vasomotor centers. Next, vasomotor reflexes, capacitance and resistance vessels, molecular mechanism of vasoconstriction and vasodilation, hypertension, arterial and venous pulse, peculiarities of coronary and cerebral circulation. Next chapter is respiration, which includes volumes and capacities of lungs, mechanics of breathing, lung compliance, intrathoracic and intrapleural pressure, surfactant, work of breathing, hypoxia, oxygen toxicity, neural centers and reflexes regulating respiration. Next is physiology of excitable tissue, molecular mechanism of contraction and relaxation of different types of muscles, sarcotubular system and excitation, contraction, coupling, different elastic components of muscle, heat production in muscles during activity. Next is nerve impulse, compound action potential of nerve, membrane current and conductance, voltage gated channels, molecular basis of synaptic transmission, electron microscopic structure of myoneural junction, active zones, gutter, postsynaptic receptors, EPP and MEPP. Next is nervous system, which includes stretch reflex, inverse myototic reflex, muscle spindle, propriospinal reflex, spinal shock, structure, connections and functions of cerebellum, basal ganglia, thalamus, hypothalamic control of food and water intake, neuroendocrine functions, functions of association cortex, asymmetric functions of cerebral cortex, functions of limbic system, neural basis of memory, sleep and REM sleep, impulse transmission in autonomic ganglia, molecular basis of autonomic neural activity on effector organs. Next, special senses, receptors as biological transducer, Muller's law of specific nerve energies, transduction mechanism in rods and cones, auditory, hair cells, gustatory and olfactory receptors, neural basis of sensory coding, speech and loudness perception, odor and taste discrimination, physiology of color vision, visual acuity. Next, renal physiology, which includes histological structure of nephron and filtering membrane, glomerular filtration, countercurrent exchanger and multiplier, physiological mechanism of tubular reabsorption and secretion, diuresis, juxtaglomerular apparatus, that means JG apparatus. Next chapter is endocrine system and chronobiology, which includes physiological functions of the hormones such as pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, pancreas, adrenal. Next, cell signaling mechanism of hormones, CAMP, IP3 DAG, tyrosine kinase, JAK-STAT pathway, hypo and hyperactive states of endocrine glands such as acromegaly, Froelich syndrome, Hashimoto's disease, Cushing syndrome, pheochromocytoma, biorhythm, Zirzibar. Next, free running rhythms, circadian rhythm in adrenal, pineal and sleep-wake behavior, neural basis of single and multiple oscillators of circadian rhythm, jet lag. Next, reproductive physiology, which includes hormonal control of ovulation, physiology of implantation, hormonal control of pregnancy and lactation, spermatogenesis and its hormonal control of fertility and population. Next, exercise and sports physiology, which includes maximum aerobic power and factors affecting it, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, epoch, effect on training on physiological system, anaerobic threshold, anaerobic capacity, anaerobic and aerobic requirements in different sports activities. Next, body temperature regulation, which includes structure of skin, composition of sweat, channels of heat loss and gain, neural and humoral control of body temperature. Next is environmental physiology, which includes physiological changes in extreme environments such as hot, cold, hypobaric and hyperbaric conditions, heat, stress, acclimatization in high altitude, hot and cold environment, cardiovascular and respiratory effects of positive and negative G forces, noise pollution and its impact on human life, ionizing radiation hazards, toxicology of industrial waste materials, diseases due to excess accumulation of lead, mercury and cadmium in the body, addiction of tobacco, alcohol and narcotics, overpopulation, its effects and its causes and effects. Next is biomedical instruments, which includes basic principles and uses of following instruments such as UV spectrophotometer, ECG, EMG, EEG, pulmonary function analyzer, CT scan, MRI, ultrasonography, dialyzer, pacemaker and endoscopy. These are the total syllabus of the physiology of West Bengal Central School Service Commission Slst biology for PG level or 11-12 level, and this is total physiology syllabus. I have already told it. Now, how many questions came on first SLST from physiology portions out of 55 questions? Remember, 20 questions. 20 questions came on first SLST from physiology portion only out of 55 questions. Okay? Because there are similarities in chapters of physiology and zoology, and in this video I am talking about how many questions from physiology. If we see only from the physiology portion, then 20 questions. If we add zoology and physiology, then almost 35 questions, almost 33 questions. Okay, 30 to 33 questions came from the zoology and physiology, and 20 questions came from the zoology, from the physiology portions only out of 55 questions on the first SLST PG level. This is the total syllabus. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel for getting more videos regarding the preparation of West Bengal Central School Service Commission SLST biology. Thank you very much.